Your iPhone is already a really great camera, so why should you consider getting a digital camera? And which camera makes sense for the way you actually take photos? If you get the wrong one, you could end up with something expensive, bulky, confusing, and annoying to carry, and then you'll just go back to using your phone. In this video, we're going to break this down into 3 simple categories: fun everyday cameras, compact powerhouses, and serious full-frame upgrades. By the end of the video, you should have a much better idea of which type of camera fits you. Before we get into the cameras, ask yourself 3 quick questions. First, do you want photos that look good straight out of camera, or do you want full control so you can edit later? Second, what do you actually like about phone photography? Is it the size, convenience, the fact that it's always with you, or the simplicity? And third, why do you want a camera at all? Do you want better image quality, better low light performance, more background blur, real lenses, or just a separate device that makes photography feel more intentional? That answer matters because the most expensive camera is not automatically the best camera for you. The first category is fun everyday cameras. These are for people who like phone photography because it is quick, casual, and creative. You probably do not want to spend hours every day editing a photo. You want something fun to carry around that gives you a more unique look than a phone. The free cameras here are the Fujifilm X100VI, the Ricoh GR3X, and the Leica Q3. The Fujifilm X100VI is probably one of the most popular cameras for people moving beyond phone photography. It has a fixed lens, meaning you cannot swap lenses or zoom like you can with some other cameras, but that is also part of the appeal. It keeps the experience simple instead of constantly thinking about gear. You can just pick up and shoot. The big strength for the X100VI is the Fujifilm color experience. Fujifilm simulations let you get a styled look straight out of camera, which is great if you do not want to edit everything heavily. Some pros are great colors, fun film simulations, strong image quality, compact size, and its more classic camera feel. The cons are the fixed lens can feel limiting, and it can be hard to find at a normal price. Compared to the Ricoh, the X100VI feels more like a traditional camera because it gives you a viewfinder and more controls. Compared to the Leica, it gives you the same simple fixed lens concept and a compact camera for much less money. It's best for someone who wants a fun, stylish, everyday camera with beautiful photos straight out of camera. The Ricoh GR3X is the most pocketable camera in this category. This makes sense for someone who loves how easy phone photography is, but wants better image quality and a more intentional shooting experience. It has an APS-C sensor and a 40mm equivalent lens that works well for everyday photography, travel, street photos, as well as wider landscapes. The biggest advantage is its size. This is the kind of camera that you can actually take with you every day. Some of the pros are, it's extremely small, very discreet, great image quality for its size, and it's easy to carry. Some of the cons are, no built-in viewfinder, no zoom, weak battery life, and is not a video-focused camera. Compared to the X100VI, the Ricoh is much easier to carry but feels much less like a traditional camera. Compared to the Leica, it is more practical and affordable but not nearly as premium. Best for someone who wants the smallest possible serious camera. The Leica Q3 is the premium option in this group. Like the X100VI and the Ricoh, it has a fixed lens, but unlike those two, it has a full-frame sensor, which gives it higher-end image quality, more resolution, and stronger low-light potential. The Q3 also has a sharp 28mm lens, which works well for travel, street, landscape, and everyday photos. Because of its resolution, you can crop in later and still keep a lot of detail. Some of the pros are the full-frame image quality, the premium build, its lens, its high resolution, and its simple shooting experience. Some of the cons are its price, its fixed lens, and its overkill for most beginners. Compared to the X100VI, the Leica is more premium and is full frame, but the Fuji is more realistic for most people. Compared to the Ricoh, the Leica gives much better image quality, but the Ricoh is easier to carry. It's best for someone who wants a luxury fixed lens camera and is comfortable spending a lot more. For fun everyday cameras, pick the X100VI if you want the most fun, straight out of camera experience. Pick the Ricoh GR3X if you want the smallest serious camera. Pick the Leica Q3 if you want the premium luxury option. The second category is compact powerhouses. These are for people who want a real upgrade from a phone, but still do not want a huge camera. You want better image quality, real lenses, better control, and room to grow. The free cameras here are the Sony a7C II, the Fujifilm X-T5, and the Panasonic Lumix S9. The Sony a7C II is one of our strongest recommendations for phone photographers who want to step into full-frame cameras without going too big. It gives you a full-frame sensor and a compact body, which means much better low-light performance, more lens options, stronger bokeh, and more flexibility than a fixed lens camera. The biggest advantage is that it is small, but still uses Sony's full-frame E-mount system. That means you can start with a compact lens and grow into bigger lenses later. Some of the pros are the compact full-frame body, excellent autofocus, strong photo and video features, and a huge lens ecosystem. Some of the cons are lenses can make it bigger quickly, the viewfinder is smaller and lower resolution than larger cameras, and the total cost goes up once you add lenses. Compared to the X-T5, the Sony gives you full frame and stronger autofocus. Compared to the S9, it feels like a more complete traditional camera because it has a viewfinder and better all-around handling. It's best for someone who wants one compact camera that can grow into a serious system. The Fujifilm X-T5 is the best option here for someone who wants photography to feel more hands-on. It is not full frame, but has a high-resolution APS-C sensor and excellent image quality. It has physical dials for settings like shutter speed, ISO, and exposure compensation, which makes it great if you actually want to learn photography. You also get Fujifilm film simulations, so you can get a good-looking photo without having to edit much. Some of the pros are the high resolution, great colors, film simulations, strong stabilization, and a photography-focused design. Some of the cons are it's not full frame, the autofocus is good but not as strong as Sony, and lenses add size and cost. Compared to the a7C II, the X-T5 feels more tactile and creative. Compared to the S9, it feels like a more traditional photography camera. It's best for someone who wants to learn photography and enjoy the process of shooting. The Panasonic Lumix S9 is a compact full-frame camera that feels especially aimed at creators. Its biggest appeal is that it gives you full-frame image quality in a small body, with strong video features in Panasonic's real-time LUT workflow. That means you can create stylized looks and make your photos or videos feel more finished without as much editing later. Some of the pros are the compact full-frame body, strong video features, creative LUT workflow, and great appeal for social media creators. Some of the cons are no built-in viewfinder and not as complete for traditional photography as the Sony a7C II. Compared to the a7C II, the S9 is more creator-focused, while the Sony is a safer all-around camera. Compared to the X-T5, the S9 gives full-frame and stronger video appeal, but the Fuji gives better hands-on experience. It's best for someone who wants a compact full-frame camera for video, social media, and stylized content. For compact powerhouses, pick the Sony a7C II if you want the best compact all-around full-frame upgrade and our personal choice. Pick the Fujifilm X-T5 if you want a more hands-on photography experience, and pick the Lumix S9 if you care most about compact full-frame video and creative looks. The last category is for people who are ready for a larger jump. These cameras are not really pocket cameras. They are for people who want serious performance, better handling, stronger bodies, and room for professional lenses. The free here are the Sony a7 IV, the Canon EOS R6 Mark III, and the Nikon Z6 Free. The Sony a7 IV is the serious upgrade for someone who wants a very strong all-around full-frame camera. It is the kind of camera that can handle travel, portraits, landscapes, events, video, and even some wildlife depending on the lens you pair with it. Some of the pros are the full-frame image quality, the excellent autofocus, the strong hybrid photo and video performance, and access to Sony's huge E-mount lens ecosystem. Some of the cons is it is bigger and more expensive than the compact options, and once you add serious lenses, the costs can add up quickly. Compared to the A7C II, the A7 IV is less compact but gives you more serious camera body. Compared to the Canon and Nikon, Sony's biggest advantage is the lens ecosystem and autofocus reputation. It's best for someone who wants a serious camera that can grow with them for years. The Canon EOS R6 Mark III is a strong choice if you like Canon colors, Canon handling, and a camera that feels more comfortable and powerful. This camera makes sense for people who want to shoot a mix of portraits, wildlife, sports travel, and video. Canon cameras also tend to feel very natural in the hand, and that matters more than people think. Some of the pros are strong full-frame image quality, fast shooting, good stabilization, strong video features, and comfortable ergonomics. Some of the cons are Canon proprietary RF lenses can be expensive. Compared to the Sony A7 IV, Canon may feel better in the hand and has a very polished shooting experience. Compared to the Nikon, the choice may come down to whether you prefer Canon colors and controls. The Canon EOS R6 Mark III is our personal choice for this category. It's best for someone who wants a serious Canon full-frame camera for both photo and video. The Nikon Z6 III is a full-frame hybrid camera built for people who want strong photo and video performance without jumping all the way to a huge flagship camera like the Z9. For a phone photographer, this is a big upgrade. You get a real camera body, serious lenses, and a more professional shooting experience. Some of the pros are the full-frame sensor, strong hybrid features, serious Nikon handling, and good room to grow. Some of the cons are it's not as large of a third-party lens ecosystem as Sony. Compared to the Sony A7 IV, the Nikon may appeal more if you like Nikon's body design and video features. Compared to Canon, it mainly comes down to ergonomics, lenses, and which system you prefer. It's best for someone who wants a serious Nikon hybrid camera without going all the way to the Z8 or Z9. For serious full-frame upgrades, pick the Sony A7 IV if you want the strongest all-around ecosystem. Pick the Canon R6 Mark III if you like Canon handling, colors, and fast shooting. And pick the Nikon Z6 III if you want a serious Nikon hybrid body with strong photo and video features. Here's the easiest way to decide. If you still want photography to feel simple and fun, stay in the first category. If you want a real camera that is not too big, go to the compact powerhouse category. If you're ready to build a serious camera system with real lenses, then the larger full-frame cameras make more sense. But do not upgrade just because a camera is technically better. Upgrade because it solves a problem your phone does not. A digital camera should make you want to take more photos, not make photography feel like homework. So the best camera is not automatically the most expensive one. It is the one that you will actually carry, use, and enjoy shooting with. If you're coming from a phone, comment which category you think you fit into. And if you want more simple camera and photography guides like this, make sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching.